it is 30% wheat. But again, we like malted barley. We think the barley really, it has enough fermentable sugars and starch that it makes a tasty beverage. The analogy is to grind or crush the grain. We crush our grain. We actually have a mill. This is a picture of what you'll see in our brewery. Up at the top, just imagine a coffee grinder. You've got the hopper at the top. It's just the vessel that collects the grain. And then the green part, it just kind of crushes the grain. The grain comes down and then up this white PVC pipe, and that leads all the way into the brewery. Now, the reason why we crush the grain to make grist is because we need to expose the starch that's on the inside of that grain, that husk. It's important not to grind it completely to dust, but you do need to expose the starch that's on the inside between ales and lagers. And really the difference is the yeast. There are hundreds, thousands, I'm sure, of yeast strains. Two of which that we really focus on here are ales and lagers. In the summertime, we do use a third yeast strain for our Hefeweizen, and we would not want to cross that. You don't want to cross a Hefe yeast with an ale because it will give you flavors that are not desired. Again, those yeasts contribute to flavor. But ales like specific things. They like warmer temperatures. So when we cool off our wort through the heat exchanger for an ale, we wouldn't cool it down too much. We would just cool it down to, I think the ales ferment 60 to 70 degree range, so not too cold. And that's where the beers are allowed to just rest or mature, or even you could use the term lager, or if